Well, it's a great night for the Hoosiers. I thought our kids just came out for 40 minutes and did a tremendous job. There's just not a whole lot I have to critique. You know, I think we still have a ways to go. We know that it's a long season, but this was a great win for us tonight in our young basketball team. I thought Cahill, Tyra Buss, I thought Jen Anderson was just a beast tonight on the inside. But we, you know, despite Lara not shooting it great, she still has 7 assists. And I thought collectively, you know, we were switching defenses on the sideline a lot. And for them to just stay with the game plan, listen, communicate with each other, our communication tonight was better than it's been, probably the best that it's been, and because of that, we beat a good team tonight.
I know, obviously, you weren't very happy with the 2 days of practice before this.
Right.
How did they come and turn it around tonight?
You know what? If I could figure kids out, I think all of coaches, we all get to the point where we scratch our heads and try to figure our kids out. Because yesterday we were not very good. And it's concerning, of course. And you just hope that, you know, you have a strong message at the end of a practice like that, one that'll resonate and one that they will continue to think about. You know, we had them over to my house last night for a Christmas party. They were in good spirits. I thought we had one of our best shoot-arounds today with their focus. And I'm not surprised they came out and played the way they did, just based on how they were today. And so I don't know if I have the answer to sort of what makes them tick from day to day. All I know is that we will keep coaching them and encouraging them and just stick together, you know, as a family, as a team. And we're going to have days like that. You do with young kids, you know, with 11 freshmen and sophomores. I'd like to have more days where their focus is laser sharp and we feel good about the work that we've put in. But you know, this feels good right now.
Can you talk a little bit more about Jen's performance?
It was tremendous, 6 for 9. You know, we one of the keys on the board tonight was that we had gone away. You know, I think that we've said in here in our pre-conference schedule, and all just were excited about the post touches that Jen was getting and her productivity, and then we went away from that. And I thought tonight one of the keys on the board was we got to get back to that. We got to get back to getting post touches on the inside, particularly to Jen. And then I thought Jen just handled herself tremendously. If she didn't have, if she felt like she didn't have a move to make, she kicked it out to an open 3. But there in the second half, she's why they got in foul trouble. She's why we got both their bigs in foul trouble and why both of them fouled out, just because of her desire to want the ball and want to help her team be successful. So give Jen a lot of credit. I thought she really came and played great tonight.
She had 3 charges.
Well, you know what? It's interesting. Our game goal is always 2 a game, and it's inevitable. She'll get 1 a game, and that's a far way to fall for a kid her size. And that's the one thing that I think we appreciate about Jen is that she's not afraid to give up her body for the good of the group. And you know, I think she probably could have got another one tonight, but I think that's a hard call to make, I think, for the officials sometimes, right there underneath the basket, right, you know, whether or not second defender. The first is in the halo, whether they're not, just the placement and so forth. But give Jen a lot of credit, like I said, for just that's a selfless deal there. You know, that's one of those things that you're giving your body up, yourself, for your team. And I think that says a lot about who she is as a person, just her character.
You're playing a lot of man defense, look like, early on, and some zone.
John, we did everything. I mean, we played a little bit of a lot of a 2-3, a little bit of a 3-2. We chased Powers and Janikowska around. We played man. We played a man where we tried to double in on the post. We threw everything at them. And like I said, give our kids credit. This is a young team that, you have to communicate. You have to be on the same page because if you're not, if you have, one or two of them in white, our 2-3, and the other three think we're in our 3-2, that can screw you out. And give our kids credit for just, especially on the other end. You know, I said that against Rutgers. I thought we played great defensively for 20 minutes when they were in front of us. And then they went down to the other end in the second half where they're not in front of us, and it's more difficult to coach them defensively. And so we challenged our group to coach each other, to make sure they were communicating on every possession. And then I thought we just substituted. I thought the guys did a great job of substituting, putting people in, which enabled us to change up what we were doing defensively. So give my staff over there a lot of credit just for putting the right pieces in at the right time, so we could benefit from being in different defenses and giving them different looks.
These guys went on your first run when Powers went to the bench. I mean, how important was it?
Oh, she's an incredible player, and we cautioned our group in the second half that she was going to come out with her hair on fire and try to get them back in the game, and she did just that. I thought we did when we chased her. That gave her, Jess was Walters, is the kid we had chasing her on a few possessions, and I thought Jess did a tremendous job of just making her have to work and created some tough shots. She's a good player. She's going to hit shots, but I thought that was obviously that was key. But I thought. Us rebounding the ball the way we did tonight, Ty getting involved, getting 15 rebounds and not ball watching like she did against Rutgers. I thought she made a step in the right direction tonight with being involved with that. So, give our kids learning, from our mistakes, our past mistakes with Rutgers, and coming out and executing our game plan almost perfectly.
How big is this for a young team, confidence-wise, beating a team like Michigan State?
Well, I think one of the things that I've learned about this group is that even in spite of them being young, they're really confident. I think they're all confident in their abilities. I think they're all confident as a team in each other. And even though it felt, after that Rutgers game, that was a lousy feeling that we all had, there's just something about this team that I haven't been able to put my finger on. But I'm not surprised by the way that they bounce back, even in spite of having a lousy practice yesterday. I just think that they have, I think Laren, I think Tyra, I think Jess, I think Cahill, they have enough confidence in their own abilities that, if they play together, that they can beat anybody. And that's what's kind of unique about this group.
Can you just talk a little more about Tyra? Because a lot of times she's the smallest one on the court, and she's still getting rebounds.
She and Laren are about the same size, and obviously Laren is much stronger than she is from an upper body standpoint. But I think Ty is just one of those kids that just because of her athleticism, because she grew up playing every sport, she's a natural athlete. And I think because of it, she can get her nose in there and get to balls, quick because of her quickness, because of her speed laterally. And I think she can come up with rebounds or 50-50 balls just because of that. And she takes advantage of that. But this kid is just a basketball player. And, she just tries to go out, I don't think with an agenda. I think she just tries to go out and make plays.
Was there any concern that she wouldn't come back when she kind of went for that ball?
She twisted her ankle. Rob had said that she just had aggravated it. It's the same ankle that she's had some previous issues with. He just tightened it up and said she would. There was no question that she was going to play.